31 on 31. Hello, horror fans, and everyone else. I am Frank Bones Popotnik Jr., and I will be ranking all 31 movies from the Halloween, Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street franchises. I know what you are thinking. No, I am not putting them in the order of the percentage ratings from each one of my review videos. This is a blind ranking, so I will be putting them in order from my least favorite to my favorite. Now, enough bullshitting around. Let's get to it. This movie is toxic sewer waste. Next. Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Bad, bad, bad. I fucking hate everything about this movie. They really did kill the Freddy character, but probably not in the way that they were hoping. The characters, the plot, the kills, it all sucks. Freddy's dead, the final nightmare. Very bad. One of the worst plots of all time. For any movie, let alone horror. An actual abortion. And you get to watch the whole procedure. 3 fucking kills in the whole fucking movie. Awesome. A Nightmare on Elm Street 5. The Dream Child. Very bad. First Halloween on the list. Worst Halloween in the franchise. It was so shitty, it made them go, fuck it. Why don't we just have Rob Zombie make the next 2 Halloweens? It fucked up the H2O ending too. The twist wasn't clever, it wasn't. Busta Rhymes, dreadful. Halloween Resurrection, bad. Fuck this film. The story, an abomination. Donald Pleasance deserved better. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, bad. Some people like this movie, other people despise it. It's me, I'm other people. The Demon Slug Jason, fucked. Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday, bad. I'd say one of the worst horror remakes ever. The CGI, which stands for computer generated imagery, that shit you do when you're too lazy to make practical effects, is an abomination. And the pedophile thing, did they really need to add that to the story? Did that make it better? Yeah, they haven't made a Nightmare movie since then. Great job. Nice. A Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake. Bad. The only Friday movie with a non-Voorhees killer. Terrible idea. Terrible plot. Fuck a fake Jason. Every single character sucks too. Every one. Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. Bad. boring side characters, boring final girl, boring movie, snoring throughout. The 3D shit, stupid. It's a good Jason, he's scary, but that's the only redeeming quality. Friday the 13th, Part 3, bad. I will never understand why they went with this bullshit instead of a Nancy Thompson sequel. At least Dream Warriors brought her back to make up for this whack film. Bob Shaye's a bitch for that, and for all the other dumb decisions he's made with this franchise. A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, bad. A very poor follow-up to Halloween 4. They ruined Danielle Harris's character and damaged Donald Pleasence's as well. Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, bad. Again, why remake a movie if you're just gonna make it worse? Especially with the Rob Zombie style. Just overall whack. Halloween, the Rob Zombie one, bad. We now go from the bad to the good. New Blood, an average Friday movie. I kind of like it, but the telekinetic shit, I don't fuck with it. Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood, good. This is the outrageous Friday where Jason goes to space in the future. I kind of enjoy it. It's stupid, but also fun. And Rowan is one of my favorite final girls. Jason X, good. I will watch this one over the first Rob Zombie one because its story is original, even if the characters aren't. Rob Zombie has his moments, and Brad Dourif is a fucking boss. Halloween 2, the Rob Zombie one, good. The middle of the road for A Nightmare on Elm Street and The List. This is a good enough film, but it marks the beginning of the downhill tumble for the Nightmare franchise. Good film, not great. So, A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, Dream Master, good. I enjoy this movie for the kills and the introduction of Jason Voorhees, but I don't really like the rest of it. It's fine, but there are definitely better Friday films. Friday the 13th, Part 2, good. I really didn't want to put this movie this high, but I can't ignore how iconic the matchup of these two monsters is. The fight between Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees is so kick-ass that it makes up for how fucking terrible all the other characters are. Freddy vs. Jason, good. Out of these three franchises, this is the best sequel to the original. A hospital is a creepy setting for a horror movie, and it works. Halloween 2, good. The only Halloween that has nothing to do with Michael Myers, and I'm fine with that. It's just the kind of crazy I like. Well, most of it is. Halloween 3, The Season of the Witch, good. Yes, Michael Myers is back, but I'm here for the return of Dr. Sam Loomis and the introduction of Jamie Lloyd. Danielle Harris is just amazing. I like Mike too. Halloween 4, the return of Michael Myers. Good. We are now at the top 10, where the movies go from good to fantastic. Now, H2O. Not too much violence in this one, but that's okay, because it is suspenseful and meta smart. A Laurie Strode return was much needed, and they brought it. Halloween H2O, 20 years later, fantastic. The First Friday. I fucking love this film. I don't care that it's low budget and simple. It's the most mysterious out of all of these movies and a goddamn classic. Friday the 13th. Fantastic. I know, ranking a remake over the original is fucked, but this movie is so violent and so scary, I just had to do it. I still don't understand how they haven't made another Friday since this one. This movie was sick, it was awesome, they should have followed up. Friday the 13th, the remake, fantastic. Just like H2O, I really enjoy the whole meta move and how it calls back to the older films, and how well it's written overall. And of course, it brings back my personal favorite, Final Girl. We'll get to her in a minute. Wes Craven's A New Nightmare, fantastic. Spooky season. What a treat. This movie really resurrected the franchise and made it currently the most relevant of the three. Jamie Lee Curtis has still got it. Halloween 2018, fantastic. Meta, but in a different way. This film bounces back and forth as my favorite Friday because it's the perfect combo of comedy and horror. Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives, fantastic. I had to give the edge to this Friday because of the kills, especially Jason's, and because of the cast, especially Corey Feldman and Crispin Glover. Friday, final form. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Fantastic. The true sequel to the original. This film is a fucking blast. With the return of the Thompsons, the best father-daughter combo in all of horror, and awesome kills, I could watch this movie 300 times. A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, fantastic. Tina, Rob, Glenn, Donald, and Nancy Thompson, the perfect characters for the near-perfect movie. Nancy has my vote for number one Final Girl, clearly. So, why isn't it number one? Because of that fucking ending, man. And why haven't I mentioned Freddy Krueger one time? Because Freddy Krueger is the best horror villain in the history of horror movies. History of any movie with villains in it. He makes every single movie he's in better, even if the rest of the movie is just terrible. Freddy's dead, and Dream Child, he's still great. So he's the best, so you don't even need to say it, but just let you know this one time. Robert Englund, the fucking GOAT. Long live Wes Craven. A Nightmare on Elm Street. Fucking fantastic. Number 1, the first movie made on this list, and it's still the best. Best score, best final act, arguably the best final girl in Laurie Strode, arguably the best killer in Michael Myers, and the best character in Dr. Sam Loomis, and you can't argue that. It's everything you want in a horror movie. A John Carpenter masterpiece. Halloween. Fan-fucking-tastic. Fuck yeah! 3 months, 35 videos, bitch! I'm gonna go to sleep now. But don't worry, more videos coming soon, so stay tuned. And they will be music related, so yeah. But until then, this is Frank Bones Popotnik Jr. signing off. Oh, and happy Halloween, all you ghouls. You know, funny little green ghouls. Little green ghouls, buddy.
Yeah, it's Peapod.
Motherfucker.
Prince the producer.
Every time I'm in it, got the grip tightening. She put me in her mouth more than her teeth whitening. Live in the clouds, eat thunder, sip lightening. Suspense heightening because the beat frightening. Bitch, welcome to Camp Crystal Lake, aka my domain. Make a hoe give me dome until she got no brain. Got the green romaine, make it grow, Rogaine. Spark the flame, propane. I got lines, cocaine. You think I'm profane? Wait till I'm unchained. Fuck your girl on her Shark Week, leave your sheets bloodstained. Predator becomes prey, yeah, I'll flip food chains. Suicide watching my wrists like I slit 2 veins. I won't hit it if the tit's too plain. I need 'em perky. Give her the stuffing, then I glaze her like a turkey. Spit is so dirty, make the coral reef murky. Talk shit, I'll cut you up and make beef jerky.
Tough kid, put a cigarette on my skin, it never burnt me. I fucking love weed, I would smoke a whole birch tree. Pothead, split your can open with a church key. Cause to me, every day is Friday the 13th.
No machetes needed, I just use a box cutter. Slice through you with ease, I can't believe it's not butter. Cocksucker balls on your chin, no shot putter. The young white Hobson and my rap Scott Gooder. Shooter McGavin, why you mad? I'm Happy Gilmore. I kill whores before they come to form, call it stillborn. I still mourn the friends who passed way too early. I miss the laughs, no Larry Moe or Curly. I'm a stooge abusing beats, black and blue bruising. You make stupid music like you have a brain contusion. You're losing and it's so amusing seeing your confusion. Refusing the conclusion that your solution was an illusion. It's all smoke and mirrors, you're riding on broken gears. I will expose your fears, you will be soaked in tears. I joke with peers while we choke down beers. Laced with coke, say cheers, open eyes, open ears. I've seen and heard it all, and you're way off an airball. You're in more need of a pointer than Jason Pierre-Paul. What a Neanderthal, here's some advice he could've used. Let go of the firework before you light the fucking fuse. 2 J's, no pair of shoes, that's too mellow, no Syracuse. I need ice like Sarah Hughes in a beach house in Veracruz. Flow is always cold, even though I drink Theraflu. Rarely brew coffee, but I stay hotter than caribou. Bitch, no one's scared of you, I'm the one in nightmares. Knock you babies out your high chairs and give you all white hairs. There's no demons downstairs or monsters under your bed. That's because all those motherfuckers are locked up in my head. I'm about to release them though, it'll be my first mixtape. Trying to drop on the lake, that wasn't your first mistake. Your shit's fake, I can't relate. It's basic, man, you can't debate. You give an arm and leg to make it? Okay, let me amputate. If you can't create, then you're really not an artist. If I'm not the smartest, then at least I work the hardest. Harvest hella organs and you're calling me heartless? I've got more hearts than a deck of cards, bitch.